Yes, guys, welcome back to KMV, the number one Chelsea fan. I can't lie to you all. I really feel sad and I feel so down. A lot has been happening at Chelsea to the extent when I look at myself and I look at my beloved club called Chelsea, or more, I feel like crying. Not just because of Enzo Fernandez, but a lot more from the likes of Malang Sarr, Marc Guiu saga with Enzo Maresca, Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher, and a lot more, which we have to discuss properly on this video. But before we go into that in details, please, as you all know, click that subscription button, click that like button, and if possible, click that share button. And most importantly, don't forget to drop your opinions, your corrections, and your contributions in the comment section, because I am number one Chelsea fan. You all know a few months back I came out here and said Chelsea, if we want to talk about a club who are the most influential in the world of football, it should be Chelsea. When it comes to buying, Chelsea has dominated the transfer window. When it comes to selling, Chelsea has done it more than any other club. When it comes to anything that concerns football, now Chelsea, they dominate. And as we speak, Chelsea are topping the chart when it comes to the club who are being talked about the most. And why? Well, we have a couple of reasons, and I would love to start first with Enzo Fernandez. And what has been the latest on Enzo Fernandez case? Well, let's find out. According to this, my legit and authentic source, breaking, FA is investigating the Enzo Fernandez video. Let's keep reading. Enzo Fernandez would almost certainly receive at least a 6-match ban if the FA choose to investigate the case. The FA has not begun proceeding against Enzo Fernandez, but has not ruled out the possibilities. Now, the FA will decide whether or not to investigate Enzo Fernandez. I think they will investigate that particular case. And keep in mind that if they should investigate, like if they should start, automatically Enzo will receive 6-match ban. And if they should investigate that particular video and find Enzo Fernandez guilty, he will receive 12-match ban. I don't even yet know the kind of fine Chelsea will give this guy. I don't even want to talk about how Chelsea dressing room will look like. Like, that is a whole topic of its own, which we will talk about later. But look at Enzo in a different way. Why is everyone talking about Enzo Fernandez? Enzo Fernandez. I thought it was an Argentinian team that sang that song. I thought it was an entire team that sang that song. Or is it because it was Enzo who went live? You know, it's so frustrating because even the Argentinian vice president came out to support Enzo Fernandez. Can you imagine? Whereas we had players like Martinez from Italy, we had Manchester United players inside that bus. They were singing alongside Enzo. But because now Enzo face show properly for that video, we are only focused now on Enzo Fernandez. Hi! Omo, Enzo has gotten himself into a more bigger problem. Like, we all thought it was something we could just deal with it emotionally. We thought, okay, he has apologized and we have accepted his apologies. We can now move on. But honestly, this thing is getting more difficult. It's getting worse and worse every day. Now, in as much as I would love to stand with Enzo, in as much as I would love to defend this guy to the fullest, Baba, there is no gravity for me to defend this guy. I can't find any facts to put together to defend Enzo, because honestly with you, that particular video contains racially abused words. Like, I can't even understand how Copa America is being related to Europa. Argentina won Copa America. France played Europa. Why were they singing a song relatable to France? Okay, if it was in 2018, that would have been more understandable. If it was in 2022 that they played alongside Argentina in a World Cup, that would have been more understandable. But we are talking in 2024, Baba. How come there is a connection between those guys? Those are two different continents. Argentina is North America. France is a European country. Why were you singing a song that relates to France, and you are even having the audacity to tell players where they should play? You are having the audacity to tell players that they are from this planet, they are from this country, they are from this country. Who gave you that authority? Who? Maradona, who is one of your legends, is not originally from Argentina. Do you know that? Yet you came out and you are spilling rubbish right center forward. Well, I would not love to continue with this Enzo case because honestly, I am tired. Like, the matter don't they pass me. I am only concerned about how Chelsea dressing room will now look like. Enzo Fernandez has gotten himself into something which we all will not like to know the outcome, but I'm hoping for the best. You get? I'm hoping for the best. Well, let's move on to something positive, and I'm going to come back to that particular Enzo's case, and his father made a comment, and I would love to share it with you guys. But for now, let's focus on something positive. And what is that? Well, it's no other but ice to cold Parma. Breaking: Chelsea will reward Cole Palmer for his superb form by privately adjusting his current salary rather than publicly or through ground announcement. Chelsea are confident the England international will be at the club for the next 10 years. Wonderful, just what this guy needs. Like, he fully deserves it. But there is something which got my attention. Chelsea Football Club are intending to keep Palmer at the club for the next 10 years. As a fan, I would like make Palmer be for Chelsea for the next 20 years. But something is here. If you want to keep Palmer, first, increase his salary. Secondly, get Champions League football. Get Champions League football. Go out there and get top 4. You can't keep Palmer by playing Conference League, Europa League. It's impossible. And I will not be surprised if Chelsea continues the way they have been doing lately, and a club like Real Madrid just pop in and be like, I want Cole Palmer. Chelsea will not stop this guy from going. I'm telling you, this guy is one of those players with high potentials. They are seeing themselves at Champions League level. You get? So for Palmer to be at Chelsea, we got play Champions League. No matter what's happening, Chelsea needs to get top 4. And I love how Chelsea are so confident about this guy. This is what we are talking about, building a player's confidence. And I will not even be surprised if Palmer gets a captaincy for next season, because to me, him deserve him. He's always available. He has carried Chelsea. You get? I will not be surprised, and I'm fully behind it if at all it should happen. Well, Palmer, I would love to know what you all think about that. Should Chelsea keep this guy for the next 10 years? What are the possibilities of Palmer staying at Chelsea? Let's now talk about something more interesting. Directly from the reliable source, and who is that? Fabrizio Romano. Lens have concrete interest in Malang Sarr as new centre-back. Initial talk took place. Chelsea are prepared to let him leave. Deal depends on player side, but Lens are interested. Baba, please, for the sake of God, buy Malang Sarr. Like, just take this guy out from Chelsea. Lens, how much do you want to offer? Tell me your price. Tell me what you have. Let's negotiate. How much do you want to offer? Take him. He is there for you. We have him for you. Take him. He is there. He is already yours. Just bring what you have. Because there is no way you will explain to me we have had a player like Malang Sarr, who Mauricio Pochettino never even knew about his name. Like, the first time Pochettino heard his name, he was surprised. Pochettino was surprised, and that is why Malang Sarr was one of those players who liked that particular post when Pochettino left Chelsea. You get? But come to think of it, a player like Malang Sarr, filled with potentials, good player, staying at Chelsea without getting playing time, how his future will look like. I'm not just saying he should leave because I don't like him or no. He should leave based on his career. I think him staying at Chelsea will not do him good, rather cause harm. A player should be playing. A player should be on the pitch. That is what makes you a player. You should be kicking the ball. And at Chelsea, I don't see Malang Sarr doing that. It's impossible. We have a lot of them who are even ahead of him at his position. It will be difficult. And that is why I want to say something before I come back to this Malang Sarr case. Let's find out directly from this my reliable source again. Baba, see, a lot is popping at Chelsea. What's that? Enzo Maresca has advised new Chelsea signee Marc Guiu to join Espanyol on a loan for the season. So we signed the prolific striker just to loan him. Oh, I'm finished. It's not Chelsea who are finished. I'm finished because at this point I can't reason properly. So these people are literally telling us we will use Nicholas Jackson alongside Christopher Nkunku. Let me not even mention Nkunku because this guy is not. I can't trust Nkunku to stay fit. This is my problem with Nkunku. This is the problem I have with Nkunku. Can he stay fit? If at all, we should use just Jackson for. Come on, we can't do that. No. We need to get a striker. We need a striker. We need someone to lead us, no matter what's happening. These rumors are not really concrete about Marc Guiu joining Espanyol on a loan. They are just rumors and speculations, not really concrete. Not a lot of reporters have actually reported this, but it's something which we need to talk about. Imagine if this guy should leave on a loan move. We will definitely use Jackson as our number one. Even if he should stay at Chelsea, Jackson will still be our number one. Can you imagine? I think Chelsea needs a striker. We can't be competing for top 4 and we are using Jackson. Baba, I don't know for you, but I think we need someone more experienced, someone who has arrived at that level, someone who is aggressive, someone who is so confident, someone who can take his chances, someone who can finish, who can make finishes. And Jackson is not yet there. And then imagine Marc Guiu, who I thought would be a very good competition to Nicholas Jackson, living on a loan. Oh, Maresca already advising him even when we haven't played a single match, not even pre-season. I can imagine how this guy has been training and Maresca has just been like, see this Uzo, waiting him they play. Baba, Chelsea na cruise. Well, if he goes on a loan, it will be on his best. It will be on his good. He will develop there. He will get more playing time. Staying at Chelsea, he will not get that time to develop properly. I am in support of him going on a loan. But at the same time, are we going to use just Nicholas Jackson and Christopher Nkunku as our main strikers? This is my question. I would love to know what your opinions are. Should Enzo Fernandez be banned? Does Enzo deserve to be banned? Or we should just forget about what happened? To me, I have forgiven Enzo sincerely. I love him. But I think if we just let something like this pass by, it will repeat itself again. Other players will do it. It requires discipline. The FA will start their investigation. I don't know how hard or harsh their fine on Enzo will be, but I will update you guys on that. And as well as Malang Sarr move to Lens. Chelsea are willing to let him go. I don't yet know exactly the amount of money that has been discussed between both parties, but I will still update you guys if anything pops up on that. And as well as Cole Palmer. Do you think he deserves a salary increase? Do you think Palmer can stay at Chelsea for the next 10 years? Let me know your opinions, your corrections, and your contributions in the comment section. And please, if you have watched this video and you enjoy watching this video, support my channel by clicking that subscribe button. click that like button, and don't forget to drop your comment, because it helps me a lot as a new creator. So please, for now, these are the most important and trending updates directly from Chelsea sources. So I remain your KMV, the number one Chelsea fan. For now, let's keep it here.